As long as there have been fast cars, people have been intrigued by them because, according to many, they provide an unmatched surge of adrenaline. But which vehicles are the quickest? The London Concours, known for bringing the greatest automobiles to the city of London, have announced that its class, the Pursuit of Speed, presented by Montres Bergut, will bring together super and hypercar royalty this June. The thrilling category will honor vehicles that push the boundaries of engineering, technology, and performance. The Honorable Artillery Company's beautiful grounds will be the scene of the capital's most extravagant automotive garden party, which will feature the Performance Titans from June 28th through June 30th. Why a company is not willing to groundbreaking Swedish hypercars? One of the most innovative pieces of technology on display will be the Koenigsegg Regera, a groundbreaking Swedish hypercar from a company not willing to pave its path in the name of performance. The Regera, the first plug-in hybrid Koenigsegg, has a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine and electric motors, and it was introduced in 2016 as a sophisticated Grand Touring substitute for the intense, angry Agera. What is manufacturing after booting V8? The advanced engineering branch of Koenigsegg designed the single-speed direct-drive transmission, which the significantly boosted V8 and electric motors use in unison to produce 1,500 horsepower. The performance is, as expected, breathtaking, 0 to 300 kph, that's 186 miles per hour in just 10.9 seconds, and a top speed of 251 miles per hour that is electronically capped. There will only be 80 of these eccentric hypercars produced. The show this summer offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to examine this technological marvel in the most breathtaking of settings. The Ferrari 488 Pista, another Italian vehicle from the more established supercar series, will be on display. The most extreme version of the all-conquering 488, the Pista, was introduced at the 2018 Geneva Auto Show. It joined the lengthy series of mid-engined, lightweight, naturally aspirated Ferraris that dated back to the 1993 348 GT Competizione and includes the delicious 360 Challenge Stradale of the 2000s and the roaring 458 Speciale. While derived from its track-focused forefathers, the Pista upped the ante in terms of performance with a flat, plain crank, twin-turbocharged 3.9-liter V8 that produced 710 horsepower. Even with forced induction, the Pista could reach 8,000 RPM, reach 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds, and reach 211 miles per hour flat. The Pista was praised for being frighteningly rapid, yet approachable and delicately balanced when it was first released, and Jeremy Clarkson even named it as his Supercar of the Year for 2019. This June's event will present a chance to enjoy a car that will probably be remembered as a high point for internal combustion performance automobiles despite only being in production for 2 years. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, 330 miles per hour. Given that the Jesko is named after the founder's father, Koenigsegg is probably serious about business. Unquestionably, they do. Here, record-breaking speeds are assured by the use of aerodynamics, downforce, and precise handling, in addition to an engine that marginally outperforms the Agera RS. It continues to be the fastest street-legal car in the world, if the rumors of a top speed of 330 miles per hour are accurate. 2019 Bugatti Chiron, 304.77 miles per hour. So here we are. With the help of a longer, lower drag, and even more potent and menacing-looking Chiron, Bugatti succeeds. First to the Big 300. That is the headline, but the run on August 2nd, 2019 required much more than just a tweaked bug. It took Michelin months of research and development to create tires that could endure 300 miles per hour, and then the proper drive. Andy Wallace, a Le Mans winner, an expert in moving quickly. 2017 Koenigsegg Agera RS, 277.87 miles per hour. The fastest production car ever recorded a two-way average speed of 277.9 miles per hour, that's 444.6 kilometers per hour, while being driven by factory test driver Niklaus Lilja on an 11-mile stretch of closed public roadway between Las Vegas and Paro. Yes, that run surpasses Venom's attempt to reach 270 miles per hour in one direction, making the Agera RS the fastest production vehicle ever created. Just to lay down the hammer in style, it also accomplished quite a little more than that. Along with winning the Top Speed Award, it also set several other records, including the fastest 0 to 249 miles per hour to 0 time, that's 33.29 seconds, significantly faster than a Bugatti Chiron. The highest average speed over the flying mile, that's 268.74 seconds, and the fastest speed ever recorded on a closed public road. 2014, the Hennessy Venom GT, 270.49 miles per hour. The now deposed ruler dethroned, in Hennessy's own words, when Koenigsegg Agera RS crushed it during a breathless run in Nevada. Next, more on that. Even so, this Venom's 7.0-liter twin-turbo V8 produces 1,244 horsepower and can reach 120 miles per hour in 7.71 seconds while generating a maximum of 1.2 grams of longitudinal acceleration. It is, to put it mildly, nuts! 2010 Bugatti Veyron Supersport, 267.857 miles per hour. The sole goal of its construction was to be the undisputed quickest production car ever manufactured. Finished it. For a while, at least, the Veyron has 1,200 horsepower compared to the ordinary Veyron's 1,000 horsepower, giving it the equivalent of a Golf GTI's power. 2007 Shelby Supercars Ultimate Aero, 256.18 miles per hour. The 90s-inspired SSC has twin pop-up air brakes that protrude from the top of the rear wings and is almost entirely made of carbon fiber. When we drove one in the USA beside an earlier Hennessy Venom, it was something we appreciated. The Trident Iceni. Introducing the Trident Iceni, the world's fastest supercar fueled by diesel. The Trident automobiles give remarkable speed and performance paired with great fuel efficiency. Accomplished through our unique torque multiplication technology, said Phil Bevan, the creator and founder of Trident. It has long been known that maintaining the top speed throne is just as challenging as achieving it. Automakers who succeed in gaining the throne are doomed to a life of perpetually checking their side mirrors for pursuers. We just listed the quickest manual transmission vehicles available for purchase in 2022, with the Cadillac CT-V, Blackwing coming in first with a 3.4-second 0 to 60 mile per hour. Only a month later, the CT-V Blackwing is forced to cede the kingdom to the gigantic Koenigsegg CC850, which, with its 2.8-second 0 to 60 mile per hour acceleration, is currently the fastest and most powerful manual production automobile in the world. The June Auto Show will also feature vintage performance icons, such as the intrepid British Jaguar XJ220, which in the early 1990s challenged the pre-existing supercar hierarchy by pushing the envelope of performance. Jaguar's flagship supercar underwent a lengthy and occasionally difficult development process. By the time it was released in the recession-stricken 1990s, the concept's blue-blooded V12 had been swapped out for a gruff twin-turbocharged V6 that was adapted from the Metro 6R4 rally car's engine. Some deposit holders were annoyed by the appearance of a more industrial power plant. Many were already alarmed by the recession. It was difficult to sell the 282 production cars, which were priced at £470,000, about £850,000 in today's currency. But those who persisted in using the XJ220 were rewarded. The first road test review by Autocar dubbed it the most accomplished supercar ever produced. With 542 turbocharged horsepower, the performance was brutal, with a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 212 miles per hour. For a while, it even claimed to be the fastest production automobile in the world. In 2022, the XJ220 captivates even more than ever, and it is in a time of scaled-down turbocharged supercars and can even be seen as very progressive and forward-thinking. Another performance landmark not to be missed is this increasingly valued and collectible emblem of British technical ambition.